Okay, I want to give you a scenario for collaborative communication that I think is very, very poignant. I recently was working with an employee who's put on a performance improvement plan because they received feedback both from clients and internal staff that they were rude, aggressive, they were talking down to others. And so they were put on a performance improvement plan that they needed to improve their communication. And in our first coaching session together, we started talking. I asked the person, hey, can you bring to me, come prepared to talk about some of these scenarios that were in your PIP so that we can think about how these could be done in a different way next time. We can't change the past. I'm not here to berate you for it, but I do want to learn from this. I want to learn from it. What was going on behind the scenes for you? And I want you to be able to learn from this so that even though your intent may not be negative, the impact doesn't turn negative, right? The impact right now is you're coming across as aggressive, rude, talking down to people. Let's flip that. Okay, so there were a couple of scenarios where the client was complaining about how the employee was talking to them, how the clinician, this person is a medical clinician, and they were saying, I felt dismissed. I felt like they didn't listen to me. I felt like they were angry, like they were lecturing me. And what the clinician told me is no, this person came in demanding a medication that I could not, in good conscience, prescribe to them. They came in saying, I tried this, my friend had it, it made me feel great. Now I need you to prescribe it to me. And I tried to tell them, hey, that medication is contraindicated for what's going on with you. If you take it, it will cause harm. So I can't prescribe it. And the patient said, no, I have to have this. I know that it makes me feel good. I know it's not going to harm me. I have to have this. And so the clinician doubled down. No, you can't have that. I will not prescribe it. And that's where that power struggle came in of the clinician knowing that this was not in the client's best interest, but the client going, but I have to have it. It's the only thing that's going to make me feel good. And they came to an impasse. And through that, the complaints came in. So as we're talking through this, we talked about a couple of things. One, that medical professional boundary has to be held. If the clinician says, I can't prescribe that medication, don't prescribe the medication. However, let's find a way to say no by actually saying yes. That's collaborative, right? Let's find a way to collaborate with your patient. So you can say, hey, I know you really want this medication. What is it about that that feels so good? Get their words. They want to feel calm. They want to feel relaxed. They want to feel focused. They don't want their brain feeling all over the place. Okay, how can we get there together? Here's this option of medication, this option of therapy, this option of, whatever those are. These are all going to help you feel more calm, more relaxed, less scatterbrained, and we're going to get you to that place in a way that is also safe for you. Now, the patient may still say, yeah, but I really want this other thing because it feels like a silver bullet. And you may still have to say, I get that. I wish that that would work for you, but can we try this instead? Right? That keeps it collaborative. It continues to hear them. It's saying no without saying no, right? We do this with kids all the time. I've done this with my kids a million times. Sometimes it works really well. Sometimes it still doesn't. Sometimes people are just dead set on that one thing. However, they're going to come away from that feeling a lot better because instead of focusing on all the reasons that they can't have that one thing, we're focusing on other ways to get them what they want. We're going to bypass that one thing and use other methods to get there. And as we're talking about this, the clinician started to go, okay, yeah, I can see how this would work. I can see how this would feel better for the patient. And this is someone who did not come to me seeking coaching, right? This is someone who had to come in for coaching. But it's that collaborative nature of, even in coaching, finding out what the other person wants, hearing their needs, hearing their pain points, and then speaking to that in a way that works for everybody. Right? Did it feel a little unjust to the person being put on the PIP? Yeah, it actually did. However, the company needs to make sure that clients are being spoken to in a way that they can feel good about more often than not. And so in that, we're able to go, yep, I understand that that felt unjust. I understand that you don't think that this PIP should exist. and there's room for improvement. So let's focus on the improvements rather than the past. And in doing so, that clinician's going to grow, right? They're going to gain skills that they can use regardless of what company they're with. They're going to gain skills that are going to serve them the rest of their time as a clinician. And it also is going to increase that trust between the clinician and their patients, between the clinician and the office staff. All of this it's a huge win for everybody. Okay. Collaborative communication is something that we can all use. It's something not just for clinicians, managers, executives, parents, right? I'm a mom. I try to use collaborative communication with my kids when I have the mental wherewithal to do that. It's something that takes time. It's something that takes effort, but it's something that's worthwhile because everybody walks away feeling good or feeling better than they would have had there been a power struggle, had it only been a power struggle. We can't always eliminate those, but we can do what we can to try to reduce that. That's collaborative communication. If you have questions about this, you want to talk about what this might look like for you, for your team, for your company, book a call with me. I'm more than happy to talk about it with you.